Alex believes the entire procedure will require approximately 183 paradoxes. 84 if the blog participates.
That's a reference to the first game.
Might I suggest we allow the Terracnoids to examine the chamber?
Been a while since I played that. I didn't catch it.
Machine.
The blog were the names of the bad guy aliens.
I like that Lawrence tries to catch him anyway.
Butterfingers.
I just learned that the Lombaxes have destroyed the VX-99.
Hologram looks like it'd be 3D if you put the appropriate glasses on.
I know, I was just about to say something like that.
I practically handed those squishies to you on a silver platter! How could you be so utterly incompetent?
Don't throw your trophy at him, that stuff's expensive.
If Ratchet or the Elder find the clock, our plans will be ruined!
Maybe you shouldn't have the big button that, you know, does bad things right on your desk where you tend to slam your fists into.
It doesn't do bad things, it just opens up the door.
I call those bad things.
Bonjour.
And Libra.
Except for Libra. Libra's cool.
Valkyrie!
Yeah,
Decades ago, your colony
Libra's pretty great. Unfortunately, well, you'll see in a little bit. Oh, next video. Next video.
More clock things, yay! That's actually an excited day, not sarcasm at all. That wasn't sarcasm either. I'm in a loop now.
Yeah, we can assume that
Oh, yes.
the past references were not sarcasm.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
It was like 10 minutes ago.
Orientation room this way.
You can reminisce in like a couple weeks, man. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, that's sort of shtick.
What do they say? Never put up today what you've already
Still
done.
can't believe he's voiced by fucking Nolan North. God damn it.
Always do today what you didn't put up yesterday. Nope.
I said this in another thread, but one day I'm going to make a video game, and Steve Blum and Nolan North and Jennifer Hale are going to do all of the voices.
Oh, great. More
At the end of this, we're gonna find out that one of us is secretly Nolan North.
Ah, but which one?
Let's go, sir.
I hope it's not me, because I don't know. That is gonna be a really big surprise if it's me.
I know. It'll be a really big surprise if it was me.
That's your quantum
I've been Nolan North this entire
provides temporal
time.
immunity for those of us who
Temporal
protect time.
recording initiated.
Whoops, didn't push the button.
Temporal recording initiated.
I tried racing the door, see if I could do that. There's fun fact, you can actually click that green door in the menu and skip the puzzles, but you don't get bolts for reward. I think you can only do it once you've beaten the puzzle once.
Part of the clock. Large screen Crystal X display.
Fix the thing.
VG
Fix the thing.
1900
No,
system.
damn it.
The works.
Trust me, I fix enough things.
Take a seat, sir.
But it's
Orientation
still broken.
video's
Look, I
about
can
to
see
start.
it.
You're worse than my brother. Oh, here comes the best part of this entire video.
Dun da da da! Orvis Industries presents The Great Clock and You with your host, Orvis.
Hello.
Hey.
Is it
No, fuck you!
The light is blinking. Should it be blinking?
Oh, god damn it.
Hold on, sir.
I thought you had forgotten about that.
Okay, try now.
No.
Hello, and
No.
welcome to the Great
I have
Clock.
definitely
You're
not forgotten.
here because you've been selected to join
Luckily,
our
I don't have
team.
to keep censoring
And we
that for
couldn't be
long.
Happier to have you. We have a lot to discuss, but first, let's take a look at what the Great
Soon
Clock
we're gonna start getting subtle with them.
Eons ago, our kind entrusted the Fongoids with a special gift.
No, you don't know anything about subtlety.
Time travel. We
Oh,
had hoped it
that's
would
what you
enrich
think.
Their lives as it did ours. But unfortunately,
They loused it up.
Sigmund, let's just say they were overzealous in its use. After only 3,000 short years, the Fongoids' use of time travel wore the space.
Well, very simple. Just go back in time and stop yourself from time traveling.
Stacked on top of paradoxes, conundrums on top of conundrums.
Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria.
Tiny
Reference.
rift in the continuum destroyed 83 celestial entities. Existence, it seemed, was at an end. If the universe
Only 83? Didn't seem like that big of a tear then.
Why does time make things explode?
That's a very good question.
Why don't they just, reverse them until the point where they're dust? That would be more visually impressive.
Center of the universe, give or take 50 feet.
Dramatization. Exploding things looks much better.
Normality to the universe.
Makes for better, movies and such.
No, it would be totally cool just to see the planets just reversing where they break up into their essential components and scatter into dust again.
This is true.
Number one. Under no circumstances.
It'd be much more interesting than time make thing explode.
The clock is not meant to alter time, only to keep it. Number two.
Do not talk about Fight Club.
Wanting to use the clock
That's
as a time machine, consult
There are
number one.
kids watching this who are probably older, not as old as that reference
Rule number
game.
one, you see, says don't do it.
I don't give a shit. It's a great movie and they should watch it.
All right.
So what happens if you have to set the clock forward for, spring forward, daylight saving times? What happens then?
I don't think the universe follows daylight savings time because the universe is typically not that dumb.
The universe would just collapse on itself.
I said typically. There are exceptions, and most of them are in the Ratchet and Clank series.
One of them is Quark.
It's time for another lesson.
Oh hey, look, we get to learn about something new that we only do for like
Hello, XJ0461.
once.
It's good to
Right,
see
Grandpa
you
Robot
again.
Watch,
And
start.
now it's time for your most important lesson.
What am I learning this time?
The clock's primary function is to
I wouldn't
maintain
joke, I'm literally doing it.
normality.
I know.
That normality is
I
threatened.
don't put it past you.
Act to repair it immediately.
Grandpa robots are your favorite character aside from Quark.
Comet.
Ah, the Creely Comet. Beautiful, isn't it? But as you can see, it has fallen prey to temporal rifts. As
No, it hasn't. It looks perfectly
it's up
fine.
to you
What if
to
Quark
fix it.
became a Grandpa
Go ahead,
robot?
Give it a try. Fix the rifts by focusing your chronoceptor's beam on each anomaly.
Then he might be the best character.
Whoops. Be sure to stay away from anomalies.
He
you
might become the
already
best character
prepare.
then.
1.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a mini game. It's actually a really fun mini game, but unfortunately, you only ever really do it for this video. There's like 2 other places that you can do it, and they're both completely optional.
Eh. I didn't find these all that fun.
I found them fun.
Impact in 3,
I mean, I did all of them, it's just,
1.
it wasn't fun as the time puzzles.
I will say this, there is a skill point that I don't even bother to get because at that point I'd given up on getting all the skill points, which involves doing a 30-round version of this for one planet. You have to survive for 30 rounds.
Ugh.
Yeah. It gets really hard, too. Like, I tried doing it once, I think I got up to round 27, then died, and then said, fuck it. But then again, I was on hard difficulty, so I might be able to do it now, but I'm not going to bother trying, because...
Temporal ribbon inbound in
I like this game, but I don't like it that much.
Dear boy, now come. There's one more thing I want to show you.
Still no sightings of Grandpa robots.
Nope. Also, I think this is the only time Mario's voice actor has not done Mario or a Mario World character since he took up that,
Reversal is also handy for
the
reminding
voice acting for Mario.
enemies throw at you. I hope you don't mind.
Like, I was looking through his IMDb to find a different, role that he's taken for his entry in the second post, and all I could find was voice of Mario, voice of Waluigi, voice of Luigi, voice of Toad, voice of... for like 20 years. There's nothing else big about him.
Wonderful.
So he's that dude who plays Mario, and also Orvis.
That's job security right there.
Yeah. I Killed 2 of them at once. I'm good at video games.
Killed Quark.
I killed 2 quarks at once.
Not very hard.
I killed 2 of them at once.
A small piece of lint could kill Quark.
That's not true. He's very strong.
You could choke him.
I am very proud of you, XJ0461. And now, you're ready for
Fuck
the task
you.
ahead. Go forth and fix time. Save the universe. When you're ready, my chamber will be waiting. Terminated.
Nobody cares over the commentary over cutscene version.
But may I ask, what is the chamber?
Oh, you fixed those.
Yeah, I fixed those, but I didn't fix the other one. Look, I'm leaving that panel broken too.
Then the crates. Damn it, Kalon.
Oh, this was a file that I think I did not... I thought I didn't get the crate falling skill point for. It turns out I had, so I was very confused as to why I wasn't getting it right there. Because that's like one of the easiest places in the game to get it.
Workstation 7 for versatile maintenance. Thank you.
Okay, so you get to play the mini games a couple more times, and each planet introduces a new element. So you have all of the basics, and then as you're repairing Quantos, you also get the smart bomb, which when you go over it, it sends out a wave that repairs time rifts and destroys the things that destroy the fixed time rifts. And they like to bunch up with each other, and they do stack, so... Oh, they don't do anything to fix time rifts, so you don't have to worry about accidentally hitting one around a bunch of fixed time rifts and then accidentally breaking them.
Temporal ribbon impact in 3,
It's convenient.
1.
Yes, it is.
You're getting pretty good at this, sir.
Warning. Rift.
And they're not too long, so for the stuff that shows the new elements, I don't cut anything out. But, I mean, eventually they run out of new stuff to throw at you, so I fade out.
Fix the hell out of that planet.
I did fix the hell out of that planet. Also, there's a gold bolt over there.
That was amazing.
It's kind of tricky to see. You can see it a couple times in this level, and it took me a while to figure out how to get it. And you can get it right now. You can get almost all of Clank's stuff as soon as you get it. As soon as you can see them.
Totally should have time froze those before you blew them up. It would have been awesome.
Actually,
Temporal recording.
I think I did that in the previous recording and then lost it because it was...
Temporal
I don't know.
recording initiated.
I don't think I had recording at the right bit rate or something.
I cannot express how disappointed in you I am.
Temporal recording initiated.
Alright, so this is where they actually start getting a little tricky. I won't say hard, but tricky.
Temporal recording initiated.
It's mostly just a matter of figuring out which one you have to use last.
Yep. And in this case, you just have to use whichever one you use to slam on this button last. Oh, I do show one of the really, really devious optional ones at the near the end of this video.
Fix a thing!
No.
Fix a thing!
No.
Ah.
Can't make me. Okay, so this is how you get the other one, the gold bolt. I started going over that way, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. You get the gold bolt by going over this way, and then taking, well, okay, not a leap of faith, but like you wouldn't know that platform would appear unless you started walking towards the edge for no reason. So yeah, another gold bolt. Man.
Bolt is much bigger than he is.
Rift repair.
It is. And then he shoves it inside of him.
Terminated.
You would think that would be very uncomfortable, but apparently it isn't.
Clank is a pocket dimension.
This explains a lot of things, actually, especially in the first game.
You're already doing time bullshit. He can be a pocket dimension if he wants to be.
Well, this is true.
You hurt yourself.
Yeah, I tried being fancy and getting the box without blowing myself up, and then I blew myself up.
Detected on planet Column 4.
I forget if I mentioned it or not, but there is a skill point for slowing down 250 enemy projectiles. I don't get it because that requires a lot of grinding. Okay, so this planet introduces the Energize power-up, which allows you to fix the timers really fast.
Temporal ribbon inbound in 3.
Cool.
So, like, instead of taking it like a half a second to repair those 3 anomalies, it takes like a tenth of a second. It's a very noticeable upgrade too, so... Oh, also, any repaired rifts disappear after a new wave comes. So you want to repair as many as you can before the next wave comes along.
Inbound in 3, 2, 1.
And I just blew up like 8 bombs there. It was pretty awesome.
It was pretty awesome. In a really stupid way, but pretty awesome.
I didn't do it on purpose. That was complete accident. And then I accidentally break one. But there we go. So that means we only have... I think we only have one more gimmick for planets coming up.
Failure detected in Versa Fuse 0017.
And you blew yourself up again.
No, I don't think I blew myself up there.
You lost a point of health.
Oh, I did? Okay.
Yeah.
I was confused because I had 4 before. I must have picked up a health upgrade at some point.
You did.
Okay. I'm bad at video games.
You're bad at watching them too, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Temporal recording
And I've watched this one like 3 times.
Temporal recording initiated.
Just to make sure I knew what I was talking about as it came along. But yeah, I have no reason why this is a time puzzle because it's really super easy.
Getting to the bathroom in this place must be a nightmare on par with a Resident Evil mansion.
And again, I'm trying to get the skill point, and I'm very confused as to why I don't get the skill point, but I keep moving on anyway.
It looks cool, though.
It does look cool. I could say I'm doing this on purpose because it looks neat, but no. I'm just proving that I'm incompetent at video games.
It's okay. We already knew. We knew the whole time. Oh my god, the scream.
I know, the scream is slowed down, it sounds awesome. It's like that, Minecraft video you tried showing me that I said I already saw.
Oh, yeah.
Temporal recording initiated.
I don't play Minecraft much anymore, but if that was in my version of Minecraft, I think I would not play it even more because I would be too terrified as opposed to too bored.
We are not gonna explain what we're talking about.
Nope.
Deal. This is one of the first real tricky ones.
Yeah.
So many buttons.
There's a lot of buttons in this one.
Temporal
I even was confused for a little bit, and I've been able to do this one regularly for quite some time. Because, like, really the only ones that really trip me up are the ones that are completely optional that get you gold bolts. Like, those are the only ones I've ever need to look walk through for.
Temporal recording
But
initiated.
I mean, this one gets pretty tricky sometimes, just because of all the buttons.
Like 4 of them.
I know!
How am I supposed to keep track of all those?
This is madness!
Can they just call like an exterminator out here or what?
No, I think we have to take care of all of it. Oh look, I do something awesome by accident. I reflected one of those bullets at the big flying things, and it fell back into an exploding crate and then died.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that because I didn't see it.
Look, I'm not fixing things.
Will a junior caretaker please report to ground station 7 for versatile
I know.
maintenance? Thank you.
It's gonna drive you even more insane once I don't fix things even more because I already have the skill point for fixing things.
I have not seen any staff here. These things are just gonna sit and remain broken.
You and Sigmund?
Oh, come on, that's Sigmund.
He counts as staff,
Anomalies detected.
technically.
To Rackman.
A little Asian market opened up in my small Tennessee town, which is nice.
That does sound nice.
So I went there the other day, and I have been munching on bean cakes all day now. Bean cakes are awesome. And nobody else in my apartment should eat them.
Planet Terracnos is the last planet. It introduces time slowdown power-ups. So if you manage to get all 3 at once, it's pretty awesome.
2, 1.
And they're actually rather nice about giving you all 3 at once on this planet. But aside from that, I mean, it's just like the other ones. I still like these minigames. They're not as fun as I'll admit that they're not as fun as, like, the time puzzles, but I still like this.
Warning. Rift seek temporal ribbon impact in 3, 2.
Oh yeah, and bombs can also blow up other power-ups and give them to you, so, like, if you manage to line up a lot of bombs, along with Energize and time slowdown, you'll just immediately get, like, 5 power-ups at once and wonder what the hell's going on.
Like right there.
Yeah, right there.
Warning. Rift seeker detected.
And that's it. Any other planets that I do that for, I'm just going to skip over, even though it doesn't take that long, really.
Oh, for crying out loud. I am the junior caretaker computer. Now open the door.
It would not hurt to say please once in a while.
Maybe don't be rude to the AI that's controlling all the doors. Seems like a bad plan.
Just a little bit. He's not even hiding that well. Why don't you see him?
Accessing archives.
Hello, Sigmund. Just wanted to let you know I will be traveling to the Tombly outpost on Xanathar and will not be back until morning. A fellow scientist has requested an audience with me, and etiquette dictates I comply.
That's the last time I have to censor it. Yes! Because now it's just fucking implied that he's dead.
Oh, I can spoil other things.
As the kids
You could. Please don't.
Oh,
Recording.
I am gonna have fun.
Please don't. Okay, so that's the end of the regular video, but hey, here's some extras. Look, I got the skill point. And now we're going to do one more fun things, and I say fun in big sarcasm quotes because I hate this puzzle. I hate it so much.
Really, look at it this way. If I spoil something in the video, it just means you have to quality check the entire recording.
Temporal recording.
And we don't get things like
I'd do that anyway.
the part where you forgot to edit the first bit of audio and the entire thing was desynced. So in a way, I'm helping.
You're not. Anyway, so this is a complete bitch because you have to be really, really precise because you only get 60 seconds. And it's going to take about almost all of that time in order to do this. Also, the way the puzzle wants you to do this is to slow down the electric wheels and then bounce the blast back at the turrets. But you can actually just completely skip those by helicopter jumping. It's a lot easier that way, believe it or not.
We'll take your word for it.
If you use the if you try to use the turret guns and slow down the electric wheels, you'll have like maybe half of a second time to spare, whereas this way you have about 10 seconds to spare. And here's the most boring part. You have to sit here and you have to wait for the blue one to open up this door. But in order to do that, you have to wait for the red one to go over there and open that door. And the final bit is you have to retrace your steps as red and then run into the unlocked door. Now, normally there's a gold bolt waiting for you there, but I sort of already did this puzzle, so the gold bolt isn't there. So just imagine the animation of Clank getting a gold bolt and you essentially get the same exact cutscene.
I like how patiently they wait. And then they sit down, which is adorable.
Oh yeah, sitting down is pretty great. So yeah, just imagine there's a gold bolt in there, and then I jump in, and then Clank raises his hands into the sky and then shoves it in his body. Instead of what's going to happen now, which is nothing.
Amazing! You really are quite good at this.
Thanks, Dad.
Alright. There's two things left we have to do. First off, this is back in the Sector 1.
Impact in 3.
So if you go to the planet that was in Sector 1 and do the minigame here, then something happens. You get platforms that lead to a gold bolt. Yay!
Yay!
I'm so excited?
Super stoked about gold bolts.
Yup.
You have no idea.
Alright, and then the last thing you can do in Sector 1 is if you go through the entire thing within 300 seconds, which is actually quite generous. I managed to get the gold bolt in that time. You get this skill point. That's it.